Imagine an organ with no bones, yet capable of crushing logs or delicately picking a single blade of grass. This is pure, unadulterated biological overkill. The elephant's trunk possesses 40,000 individual muscles, vastly more than your entire body. That's an absurd evolutionary investment. This isn't a limb, it's a muscular hydrostat, controlled by opposing muscle contractions, making it incredibly flexible and precise. Scientists are still baffled, honestly. With this power, an elephant's trunk can lift over 770 pounds, or 350 kilograms with ease. That's equivalent to carrying 5 adult human teenagers. Can you believe it? Yet it can also manipulate objects as small as a single grain of rice, using its 2 finger-like lobes at the tip. Precision engineering at its finest. An elephant's trunk uses a complex arrangement of 40,000 individual muscles, not bones, to achieve its impossible feats. This muscular hydrostat is truly mind-bending. You have approximately 600 muscles in your entire body. The elephant's trunk alone has 65 times more, a massive evolutionary investment. This incredible strength allows an elephant to lift over 350 kilograms with its trunk, effortlessly moving logs or even young trees. Seriously, do not try this at home. You fumble with fine motor skills. The trunk can pluck a single blade of grass, a dexterity you only dream of. Imagine that precision. The trunk's complex movements are orchestrated by 4 distinct muscle groups, 2 longitudinal sets for lengthening, shortening, and 2 oblique for bending. It functions like a powerful vacuum, capable of siphoning up to 10 liters of water in seconds for drinking or cooling off. Instant shower on demand. In the scorching African savanna, this ability is crucial. An elephant's trunk boasts over 1,000 olfactory receptors, utterly dwarfing the human nose. This isn't just a party trick, it's their lifeline. Think of it as a supersensitive probe, a sensory powerhouse that guides them through vast landscapes to food and family. You'd use GPS, they simply smell dinner from miles away. The trunk tip, with its delicate fingers, is crammed with thousands of nerve endings, rivaling our own fingertips in sensitivity. But it's more than just touch and smell. The trunk can even feel seismic vibrations rumbling through the earth. It picks up low-frequency sounds down to 20 hertz from distant herds or lurking dangers. This unlocks incredibly complex long-distance communication through infrasound. Scientists used to think they were just sniffing. Turns out it's a massive silent disco. This incredible ability acts as nature's ultimate radar, providing an early warning system for everything from distant storms to approaching predators up to 10 kilometers out. Their specialized nerve endings perceive ground vibrations across 18 kilometers, while humans struggle to feel a rumble at 100 meters. That's seismic messages perceived 180 times further. This ancient sense of hearing through feet has been refined over 50 million years. When a predator nears, seismic waves shoot through the ground at 250 meters per second, instantly alerting the entire herd. Scientists dedicated over 3 decades just to map these incredible sensory pathways. This intricate system allows an elephant to identify over 20 plant species while foraging. In drought, the trunk can pinpoint underground water sources up to 2 meters deep. These olfactory receptors are their guide across vast savannas where water is truly liquid gold. Imagine smelling rain from 19 kilometers away. 40,000 muscles. That's the scale of control. The sheer dexterity of the trunk demands a profound level of cognitive control, a testament to the elephant's remarkable intelligence. These magnificent animals in the African savanna demonstrate astounding feats of precision, achieving up to 50 distinct motor actions every minute. Young elephants dedicate up to 2 years to mastering these intricate trunk movements, a process far longer than human infants need for their own fine motor skills, which typically takes 6 years. This organ is essentially the animal kingdom's ultimate tool, a marvel of biological engineering. Elephants in zoos have even shown the ability to paint with brushes, performing complex tasks across a full meter of range. They can exert 180 kilograms of force to tear down branches for food, then immediately switch to delicately plucking a single berry, showcasing an absurd spectrum of force modulation. A single trunk can hold 10 liters of water for drinking or showering, acting as a personal, mobile reservoir essential for survival in arid environments. How would you manage a 10-liter drink without hands? Their problem-solving extends to herd dynamics. They coordinate trunks with other members to form elaborate defense strategies against predators. The unique two-finger grip at the tip of an African elephant's trunk allows for incredibly precise grasping of objects as small as a blade of grass. This dexterity enables them to actively shape their environment, digging new water holes up to 1.5 meters deep. The elephant's primary motor cortex dedicates a staggering 30% of its area solely to trunk control, revealing unparalleled neural commitment to this single organ. An elephant's trunk, packing 40,000 muscles, is an organ of unimaginable dexterity, far more than a mere appendage. It's a central instrument in the intricate symphony of elephant social life, allowing for nuanced tactile communication from gentle caresses to firm shoves, transmitting subtle social cues across the herd, even over 100 meters. A deeply trusting greeting involves an elephant inserting its trunk tip into another's mouth, a ritual that exchanges over 150 liters of air. For a distressed calf, a mother's reassuring trunk caress, repeated up to 20 times an hour, offers profound comfort. When assessing a potential threat, an elephant raises its trunk like a periscope, sampling air particles from over 3 meters high. Even rival bulls, before escalating to physical conflict, entwine trunks in wrestling matches, exerting over 700 pounds of force. The trunk also amplifies rumbles, producing sounds below 20 hertz, utterly inaudible to us but deeply felt by other elephants. By smelling urine, an elephant can identify over 30 different individuals and their reproductive status from afar. They maintain complex social bonds with up to 100 other elephants, primarily through trunk-based scent and touch. In a behavior that truly touches the soul, elephants have been observed gently touching the bones of deceased relatives, a mysterious ritual documented over 40 times. A full threat display culminates in a trumpet blast exceeding 110 decibels, louder than a rock concert, all powered by that amazing trunk. They console each other with trunk hugs and mourn their dead. Are we sure they aren't just gray humans with a 40,000 muscle advantage? "35 million years ago, long before elephants even existed, there was Moratherium, a primitive ancestor with just a short, taper-like lip. Over untold eons, this little prehensile snout began its incredible evolution, transforming not just into a nose but a hand, a tool, a marvel of 40,000 muscles. Evolution truly took its time, spending over 30 million years crafting this one organ. The earliest proboscideans, appearing 35 to 50 million years ago, sported only that simple, flexible upper lip. Then by 15 million years ago, Gomphotherium arrived, an experimental phase with a short trunk and 4 tusks, already showing off increased dexterity. As climates shifted and savannas spread, the trunk stretched out, growing longer and longer to help these 6-ton giants feed efficiently. Picture having to kneel for every single mouthful of grass. Evolution decided no more. Over the last 5 million years, this now familiar appendage became the near-perfect 40,000 muscle masterpiece we recognize today. Consider Dinotherium, another ancient relative, using its tusks to pull down branches, a clear hint at the trunk's developing manipulation skills. Platybalon, with its astonishing 1.5-meter long shovel tusks, pushed trunk complexity even further, demanding new ways to forage 10 million years ago. Mastodons, perfectly adapted to dense forests, thrived for millions of years, their trunks ideal for plucking leaves. Even the woolly mammoth developed a specialized trunk tip, precise enough for delicately grasping Arctic grasses. Modern African elephants boast 2 fingers for powerful grasps, while Asian elephants have just 1 for incredible precision. This single organ, honed over millions of years, can hold 15 liters of water. That's like a medium-sized dog. How did one structure manage such unparalleled versatility? It's a profound testament to evolutionary patience. "60% of elephant populations vanished in just 50 years, pushing this biological marvel to the brink. Their incredible, multi-talented trunks, coveted for ivory, have made them targets for so long. These tusks, extensions of the trunk, can grow up to 3 meters. Poaching and habitat loss have shattered ancient migratory paths, severing access to vital foraging grounds and water sources, disrupting journeys of thousands of kilometers. With human populations growing, over 500 elephants die each year in conflict. That's about half the daily global traffic fatality rate. It's a sobering thought, but there's hope. Conservationists are protecting over 100,000 square kilometers, creating essential safe havens. Community efforts have even slashed poaching by 30% in some areas, proving coexistence is possible. Across more than 40 countries, elephants symbolize wisdom and strength, woven into art and mythology for millennia. Their trunks, with those two prehensile finger-like tips, are central to these traditions, showing their deep cultural significance. Robotic engineers even draw inspiration from the trunk's neuromuscular complexity, aiming to mimic its 7 degrees of freedom and adaptable grip. This organ is a potent reminder that evolution's wonders are far from over. Subscribe if you believe evolution has run out of surprises. It most certainly has not. The future of this amazing appendage rests squarely on our actions. Global protection policies now safeguard roughly 70% of wild elephant ranges, a major step, yet 20,000 African elephants are still poached annually. This grim statistic underscores the ongoing battle against illegal wildlife trade. Every ivory purchase fuels this destruction, threatening a species with over 60 million years of history. Their continued existence is our responsibility.